Have you ever noticed your cat quietly watching you or suddenly showing up in the room you're in? It might seem random, but there's usually a reason behind this behavior. Cats are more observant than we give them credit for, and when they keep checking on you, it's not just curiosity, it's connection. In this video, we'll explore the real reasons why your cat keeps checking in on you and what it says about your bond. Let's dive in. Reason 1. They're making sure you're safe. Cats may seem aloof at times, but many of them are surprisingly protective. If your cat keeps checking on you, especially when you're resting, working, or even feeling down, it could be their way of making sure you're okay. In the wild, cats rely on awareness and group safety. Domesticated cats often transfer that instinct to their human companions, so when they peek into the room or sit nearby watching you, they might just be confirming that everything is fine. This behavior can be especially noticeable if you're sick, sad, or your routine changes. Your cat picks up on that and checks in, quietly offering their presence as comfort. It's a subtle but touching reminder that you're part of their world and they care in their own feline way. Reason 2. You're part of their territory. Cats are territorial by nature. They mark areas, objects, and even people as part of what they consider theirs. When your cat keeps checking on you, it might be because they see you as an important part of their territory, something they need to keep an eye on. It's not about control, but about comfort. Knowing where you are and what you're doing gives them a sense of security. They might brush up against you, follow you from room to room, or simply glance in your direction to make sure you're still around. It's their way of saying, "You belong with me." It's subtle, but it reflects the bond they feel and their desire to keep you close. Reason 3. They're curious about your routine. Cats are creatures of habit. They notice the smallest changes in your behavior. What time you wake up, where you sit, how long you stay in one room. When something shifts in your routine, even slightly, your cat might start checking on you more often. Maybe you're working from home when you usually don't, or you've started using a new object that makes noise. To your cat, this is all fascinating. Their curiosity drives them to investigate and make sure everything is still safe and familiar. Even if nothing has changed, they might simply enjoy monitoring your day like a personal observer. It's not just about nosiness, it's their way of staying involved in your life. To them, your daily routine is part of their world, and they want to stay in the loop. Reason 4. You are their source of food. Let's be honest, cats are smart and they know exactly who fills the bowl. If your cat keeps checking on you, especially when you head toward the kitchen or even just move around during mealtime hours, it might be food-related. They associate your presence with the possibility of snacks, treats, or full meals. Some cats even learn specific sounds, like the crinkle of a food bag or the fridge door opening, and rush in to investigate. Even if they're not hungry, they might just want to remind you that feeding time is never to be forgotten. So when they stare at you or quietly appear nearby, part of that attention might just be a polite feline reminder, "Hey, don't forget the food." Reason 5. They miss you. Despite their reputation for independence, many cats form deep emotional bonds with their humans. When your cat keeps checking on you, it might simply mean they miss your presence. This is especially common if you've been out of the house or busy in another room for a while. Cats may not show affection the same way dogs do, but that quiet peek around the corner or sudden appearance on your lap says a lot. Some cats even vocalize or follow you closely just to feel near you. It's their way of staying connected without being overly demanding. So next time your cat comes to find you, take it as a compliment. They genuinely enjoy your company and don't want to be apart for too long. Reason 6. They are trying to communicate. Cats may not speak our language, but they're excellent communicators in their own way. When your cat keeps checking on you, they might be trying to tell you something, whether it's hunger, boredom, affection, or even discomfort. Watch their body language. A raised tail, soft meows, or a gentle paw tap could all be messages meant just for you. Some cats will sit and stare until they get a reaction, while others might lead you to what they want, like a favorite toy or an empty food bowl. The key is to notice patterns in their behavior. By checking on you, they're opening a line of communication, hoping you'll pick up on their subtle signals. It's their unique way of starting a conversation. Reason 7. They sense something's wrong. Cats have incredibly sharp instincts and are often more in tune with our emotional and physical state than we realize. If your cat keeps checking on you more than usual, it might be because they sense something is off. Maybe you're stressed, anxious, sad, or even feeling unwell. Cats can pick up on subtle changes in your energy, scent, or behavior. Some cats respond by sitting quietly near you. Others might meow more, nudge you, or simply stay close. They don't need to understand what's wrong to recognize that something feels different. This sensitivity is part of why so many people find comfort in their cats during hard times. Your cat may not be able to fix the problem, but they want you to know you're not alone. Reason 8. They want to play. Sometimes your cat checks on you for the simplest reason of all. They're bored and want to play. If your cat suddenly appears with wide eyes, a twitching tail, or brings you a toy, that's a clear invitation. Cats have bursts of playful energy throughout the day, and they often look to their favorite human to join the fun. Even a short game of chase, a string toy, or tossing a ball can satisfy their need for stimulation and attention. If you've been busy or inactive for a while, your cat might come to remind you that it's time for some interaction. It's not just about burning energy, it's also a way for them to bond with you through shared fun. Reason 9. It's part of their patrol instinct. Cats are natural patrol animals. In the wild, they routinely check their territory to ensure everything is safe and unchanged. Domestic cats often carry this behavior into the home. When your cat moves from room to room and occasionally checks in on you, they might just be doing their regular rounds. You're part of their environment, so making sure you're where you should be and that nothing unusual is happening is part of the job. This behavior is especially common in confident or curious cats who like to stay on top of every detail. It's not about suspicion, it's just how they feel in control of their space. So when your cat checks in on you, it might be less about neediness and more about their inner security guard doing a routine sweep. Reason 10. They've formed a strong bond with you. At the heart of it all, repeated check-ins from your cat often mean one simple thing: they love you. When a cat forms a deep emotional bond with someone, they naturally want to stay connected. They don't need constant attention or cuddles. Just knowing where you are is enough. These little moments of eye contact, surprise visits, or quiet companionship are their way of expressing affection. It's subtle but powerful. If your cat chooses to spend time near you, watches you from across the room, or softly meows when you leave, it's not random, it's love. The more they trust you, the more they'll want to be around you. So when your cat keeps checking on you, it's a sign of real emotional connection. Cats may be independent, but they're far more emotionally connected to us than many people realize. When your cat keeps checking on you, it's rarely random. It's a mix of curiosity, instinct, affection, and trust. Whether they're making sure you're safe, hoping for food, or simply missing your presence, these little check-ins are a quiet reminder that you matter to them. So next time your cat watches you from the hallway or jumps onto your desk mid-task, take a moment to appreciate it. It's their way of saying, "I care." And honestly, that's a pretty special kind of love.